Oh, hello. She's done it to me again. She's pressed record button, not told me. Right, straight into it then, shall we? We are discussing a TV series from this year, well, just literally this month, which is a sequel to a very, very big movie back in 1997 of a group of people out of work in Sheffield in the UK who took it on themselves to do a striptease. Yes, we're talking Full Monty, but not the movie, the TV series. Yes, the guys are back for 8 episodes. Um, Me and Susan have sat and watched the full series this week. So all the original actors are back.
So
And
good.
well, yes, look at her face. Look at her face. Right, we'll go straight with Susan then. Susan, I've got 2 words to say to you. Robert Cannell.
I know. So good. So, he's been doing so many different things this past couple of years. I mean, he did the Once Upon a Time, and he did the War of the Worlds, and then he did Cobra, which was amazing. And then he did he'd done Train Spotting too, which brought back that group of characters. And then this one, he, it's the same guys. It's the same cast. It's just fantastic. It's like, you know, it, it's like the 90s never ended. It's so good. But they are all a little older, and there was 8 episodes, and as you're going along, you kind of don't expect what happens to, especially what happens to Horace. You don't expect that, but it's pretty intense anyway. But it's just fun. Gaz's son is all grown up, and
Same actor as well. Same actor who played the kid in the film.
I know, it's fantastic. And then there was like um the same mother. And then there was this other little girl who has become part of their family. So it's dynamic, it's beautiful. It's the movie was one of Britain's biggest hits. So considered to be one of Britain's most important movies ever. I think that they haven't missed the mark with that. And this is a TV show, and much like some of Robert Carlyle's other TV shows, it sort of grabs you by the heartstrings, like Go Now, or Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, or that Cracker episode. It's just the characters. You feel there's so much pathos and so much, it's just, and he's so adorable. Like, everything that he ever does is just so stinking adorable. And I love the names of the episodes too, because the names of the episodes, tell you what it's going to be, but they don't tell you who it's going to be for. Let's just say that. And and the other thing is, it plays with your expectations, and it plays with your expectations about how people are treated, and in poorer times and poorer places
in society. Yeah.
in society. And Dennis and Lumper are adorable as a couple. They've set up the shop and set up housekeeping and started their own bakery, cafe, patisserie,
Big big baps.
big baps. And yeah, I think that means big tits, but I'm not entirely sure. I fucking two nations with the same language, but not at all the same. Okay. Am I right? Does it mean big tits? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
All right.
that was a joke in the episode, wasn't it? It said to Lumper, "You didn't realise what that meant, big baps." No, I just thought it was about bread.
Oh my gosh, funny. And it was funny. It was really super funny. Okay, back over to you, Lee.
Yeah, it was great to see the old strippers back, even if some of them weren't in it much.
I know.
Um, Tom Wilkinson, I think his health is, bringing him down a bit because he was on every scene he was in. He was sat down in the cafe, at the back of the cafe, and he didn't really have much to say.
No, not very many lines. You're right. You're right about that.
And it was a shame that Hugo Spear got sacked from this project just because a runner walked in on him naked, which I think is bang out of order. But apparently, the production company sided with the runner and sacked Hugo Spear. So Guy was only in it for a few scenes. And I know his mental health hasn't been good since this happened. He's on prescribed drugs now. So that's the way things
Yeah,
happen. Because Lunchbox was a great character in the movie.
he was.
Um, but then you say you've got Gaz, you've got Dave, Horse, of course, Lomper. And he said to see Lomper now married to his another guy, Dennis, played by Paul Clayton. Now we know Paul Clayton, don't we, Susan? Now she's going to go. Do we?
Do we?
Paul Clayton. Oh, Mr. Colchester, Torchwood.
Oh, all right.
The grumpy Mr. Colchester.
Oh, yeah, all right.
That's Paul Clayton who plays him in the Torchwood thing.
Okay.
But now you can put a face to them. But
Yeah, I just saw him in the House of the Dragon. That's the
yeah,
one that I'm sorry. I just get there's so many people with Doctor Who and
yeah.
Torchwood. I just sorry.
Um, and I did like the way sort of each episode dealt with one character at a time. It
Yeah.
was their story. Like one episode was like Gaz, but they were all around. One episode was about Dave and Jeannie,
Huh.
and Horse was one episode. Um, but yeah, it for me it played on the heartstrings for me. When at the end of the series, the last episode, because it did bring back memories of me losing my friend and having to be a pallbearer.
Yeah.
Um, so it brought back memories. Then it was quite a sad ending.
Yeah, that was something. I mean, the loss of Horace and the loss of his he just laid there actually, and that was another thing. It was just kind of, it made it more difficult to like not feel something, which sometimes I like to do with TV. It's like, but the reality, because he was laying there in the kitchen, and then in the he's sort of like right in the middle of everything.
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
But as you say, that it just proves society, and I mean, it's mostly the same over there where you are, Susan. Uh, Money and help is hard to come by when you're on the bones of your ass.
yeah,
Um, and you could see, well, from episode one, Horse was in a bad way anyway. You
yeah,
know, the state of his home, he was a hoarder,
yeah,
sleeping downstairs or wherever he was sleeping, not eating,
yeah.
um, while everybody else was happy-go-lucky, but nobody paid attention.
No, and that it was hard because he wasn't real vocal or verbal about his straits.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he didn't understand any. When they were questioning him about this or filling in forms about this, he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was sad, sad situation. In the storyline, but it happens.
yeah. And then
It
the other thing is that Gene was screwing around on Dave. I mean, Gene was Dave's number one fan,
yeah,
number one supporter. It was just always, Gene was so, she wouldn't. I mean, yes, Dave has had, imposter syndrome or inferiority complexes or whatever he's got for a long time. And Gene has had to sort of, work through that. But, the fact that she ended up sort of dogging out on him, that was really hard to see. Oh, man, they
yeah.
wrote that just to break my heart. Oh,
All to do with the death of the child.
yeah,
It's yeah. I mean, this is gritty drama with
yeah, it is.
elements of true life sort of comedy because things like that do happen in real life. Um,
Yeah,
you know, Gaz with his estranged daughter
yeah.
uh, turning up again, and uh, Lomper getting into all this debt,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
all to do with pigeons.
And then there was the kid Twiglet,
Twiglet, yeah,
who what he was he
bullied,
he was bullied, and he was ignored by his family,
yeah,
so much so that when he befriended Dave really took him under his wing and was like letting him learn his trade, basically learning how to do janitor work and stuff like that. And just and then just like getting that rubbed in his face by Gene and by the city council or something, like that was just ridiculous.
yeah.
And poor Twiglet was just, he just would never be he would never have anybody quite the same to really inspire him. And I don't know. And then I loved the hip hop revenge choir. That was
Once,
sweet.
once Gene sacked the music teacher, that was it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, great. Some great scenes. Um, I mean, one of my favourite episodes was the hostage situation in the unemployment office. He's you know, I want all your money, I want everything. Yeah, it's an unemployment office. It's not
Nobody
about
has shit.
no. Yeah, great. I mean, that's when the guy recognised you were strippers.
Yep.
Do you still do it? What do you think?
Do your thing.
Do you think? Yeah, great. Great. Let's say for a series, 8 episodes, it works so well. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any talk of any more, or if it was just a one-off.
I don't know. I mean, they did they did sort of leave it in a tough place with just after the funeral and stuff of Horse.
Yeah, and Gaz just walking away from the ashes.
Yep.
But yeah, it's. I mean, where do you go from there? Or is the story told now?
I know.
I mean, everybody seemed to have a happy ending.
Yeah. No way. Yeah.
But it was good to see that they filmed it all in Sheffield again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of those scenes, you know that the environment around there was used for Doctor Who just this last 3 years too. So that was fun. It was fun to see it in full Monty the movie, and it was fun to see it in Doctor Who, and then fun to see it again this time. And I love the whole van situation. That was great. And
also the schizophrenic artist.
oh my gosh, he totally decorated all of Sheffield.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, and he decorated that van so cool.
yeah.
I like it. I thought that could have been real. That could have been like it
I
would
mean,
be really good if they leave it up and like just let it be part of like the whole
I mean,
culture of Sheffield from now on.
I mean, it was Gaz's ideas to make money. What was the downfall in most of the episodes?
I know.
But
Kaz couldn't really put he was the one who in the original one was stripping copper out of people's flats or whatever.
yeah, it was great. It was just to see it. Was it 27 years later or something like that?
Yeah.
Wow. So whoever came up with this idea, you know what? Let's make a series. See how they all doing now.
So good. I was so happy about this. Literally, like,
But you didn't know about it, did
but
you?
I didn't know about it.
Oh.
I'm not running in the fandom circles right now.
No. So, anything else you'd like to say about the Full Monty TV series?
They didn't do any more striptease.
They did the dance routine in
They
the
did
hostel.
it, but they did just part of it and only a few steps, and then for the guy in the bank, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Or not in the bank, in the unemployment office.
yeah. I mean, there were great scenes in there. I mean, you also had the new character of Darren, who took in a couple of refugees as lodgers.
Yeah,
He sort of fell in love with a woman, and then his ex turned up again to put a sparring in the works.
yeah,
A nasty piece of work she was.
yes, yeah, ridiculous.
But, but that was a great addition. I don't to the team was Darren. It was
Uh,
just a shame that guy wasn't in it much.
yeah,
I mean, they painted his character as a nasty piece of work because apparently he did a run and left his wife pregnant. But that was all down to political stuff going on behind the scenes, I think.
yeah.
Uh, I hope Hugo Spear gets well after what he's gone through. So, but we shall see. So,
So yeah, I don't know who played Darren. I can't find that.
Miles Jupp,
Oh yeah,
Miles Jupp, yeah.
oh yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
yeah, he was a good addition to the original team. It's just to say a shame Tom Wilkinson wasn't in it much.
Oh, I know.
So just sat there in the corner in the cafe. So, anything else you want to say before
Um,
we go, Scott?
yeah, let's have more. Come on,
Come on, full. Come
come
on.
on, ABC, Disney, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know if it was written by the same people. Simon Buffoy wrote most of it, and Alice Nutter wrote some of it too.
Yeah,
And
they created it, yeah. So yeah, great series.
mhm.
So, so what would you give this then?
Well, I will give this 10 of the uh 10 of the sandwiches from Big Baps out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
mm,
it was definitely delicious and nutritious and you know, they needed more, of the boys taking off their kit. I just that that's what they needed in this show. More skin. I, you know, I just have my wants, right? My druthers. So Lee, what about you? What's your
I enjoyed it. It made me say feel happy, made me feel sad, made me feel nostalgic.
oh
Um,
yeah.
I was a bit upset about the behind the scenes political stuff going on with Hugo and that lot. I think he was done over, to be honest. Um, I'm going to give this 9. It's enjoyable, but as you say, it want it wants leaves you wanting more.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to give it 9 big baps out of 10. It was
Oh,
a
so good.
fun series.
So good.
Yeah. Uh, so that is our little review of the Full Monty TV series, which
And then
aired.
we don't have Beef Dad right now in cellophane to celebrate, but that was so fun when he was doing the full Monty movie with that cosplay. That was so awesome. He really committed to it. I mean, it was just fantastic.
This is what we need for this group commitment.
Yeah, we need commitment.
It's sorely lacking these days, as you can tell, just being
Maybe,
so.
and I'm just not predisposed to being exposed.
Oh, I don't know, but
I don't either. Sorry about that.
yeah, well, so, guys, if you've watched this TV series, please leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of it. Leave a comment below as well if you want to join us or message us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Insta. We're all over the place. So if you want to be part of this, this team, you just need to be 18 plus, because some things we talk about are a bit, you know, on the verge. But all you need is maybe a laptop or a PC or a tablet or even your mobile phone. As long as it's got a camera and a microphone, you're in. And going back to the YouTube channel, if you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, please press the bell notification button, and you're told when we put some videos up. Keeps you on top of things. So she never can get that bell to work. She needs a new dinger. So, but that's it. So until next time, guys, please be safe. Go visit Sheffield. It's a great, great city. I don't know if Susan's ever been when she was
No,
over here.
I haven't. I haven't been. I haven't been to Hull. I haven't been to Leicester, Manchester, uh, Brighton. No, I'm sorry. I've been to Brighton. I haven't been to Birmingham. I haven't been to
All
York.
the best, all the best places she hasn't been to.
Sorry.
But yeah, so until next time, guys, please watch the TV series, because I'll tell you now, it is a fun watch.
So
Until
good.
then, yeah, it is. Until then, next time, guys, please be safe. Bye for now.